like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than I wine.
All right, it's that time of the night where I'm going to have my third dram. I started out with the Virginia Black, a decadent American whiskey. And the second thing I had was a Blender's Dog from Jameson, just because it was taking time to edit the video and to compress it, or how do you say that, render it, and get it ready and put it into the right folder so that I could just upload it. So I had two. I'm going to have two more. This one here is a one that's been on my shelf for a while. I picked this up on the 10th of August 2018, just because it was there. It is the Scallywag. I think it's a fitting whiskey to have after the Blender's Dog, don't you? I love these Douglas Laing characters that that they put on their boxes or their tubes. So it's Douglas Laing Scallywag, small batch release, product of Scotland, Speyside blended malt Scotch whiskey. Douglas Laing, established in 1948, produced in small batches. I think I'm gonna pour one before I start reading everything on the bottle and on the tube. But here's what the Scallywag bottle looks like. Very nice, with the cartoon character in the front. There should be a pull tab on here, as there usually is with Scotch whiskey, and it usually comes apart easily. The cork usually does a little pop thing. Oh, it's tight, it's tight, it's tight. Oh, beautiful. That's one of the best pops I ever had. And it makes all the right sounds. And one quig size and a bit dram. This here is a Jason Whiskey Wise glass. If you can see the little monkey there. It's a Jason Whiskey Wise glass. Given to me by hand by Jason himself. So it's something very special. It commemorates a special time we spent 2 days in London going around whiskey shops and checking out a distillery and having fish and chips and Milroy's. Oh, what a bar that is. Fabulous. Whiskey Exchange, the Soho Whiskey Club. Oh, just having this glass in my hand brings back some fabulous memories. All right, well, the Scallywag. It's got a nice nose already, but I'm going to see what it says on the tube first. This will go nicely on the wall, right up about there somewhere. A rich blend of only Speyside malts matured in sweetly spiced sherry butts and vanilla bourbon hogsheads. Anticipate dark chocolate, tasting notes, together with something else. Okay. And here it's in gold, so it's going to be kind of glary to read, but good things come in small packages. Take our Scallywag here. The latest in a long line of Douglas Laing family fox terrier. Okay, the cheeky. Oh man, this is hard to read. The cheeky wee rascal Scallywag. with the remaining front tooth is as lively and full of character as they come. Named after him, this small batch release is a blend of the finest Speyside malts, including, amongst others, those distilled at Mortlach, Macallan, and Glenrothes distilleries, with a sweetly spiced warmth at its heart. Our Scallywag has a rich dark color, extracted from the many fine Spanish sherry butts selected. It carries a richly spicy character on the nose, woven into delicious vanilla from the bourbon hogsheads selected. On the palate, detect layer on layer of sweet stewed fruit, etc., 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 etc. Years of slumbering in the sherry butts, and so on and so on and so on. I'm going to give you my tasting notes because there is no way to be wrong. Okay. Does it say anything different on the bottle itself? And there's the front of it right there. And it says here, a rich blend of only fine Speyside malts matured at sherry butts and bourbon hogsheads. And on this side, anticipate whatever. Produced in small batches, matured in sweetly spiced sherry butts, and so on. And oh, fine print, it's fine print. Based on the selection we have made, incorporating amongst others malts in Mortlach, Macallan, Glenrothes distilleries, a non-chill filtered fatting, where the sum of all parts is sweeter than each individual malt. Our Scallywag has a rich dark coloring, extracted from the... Yeah, we've seen that already. Okay. It's got some international symbols right down there. You can maybe read them. And that's about all I'm going to say about what's on the bottle and on the tube, now that we've spent over 7 minutes doing that. Here I've got the dram. Oh. Oh. Dark sherry. Dark fruits. Plums. Dates. Figs. Sultanas, raisins. Oh. Sweet, dried, rich and thick. A little bit of chocolate too. Oh, this is going to be good. Smells wonderful. Lovely. Raisins, sultanas. I have here a surprise. This is my own Speyside blend. It's in an old Union 52 bottle, that which is not available anymore. But this is my Speyside blend right here. This has Macallan in it. This has Glendronach in it. This has all kinds of things in it. Glenlivet, Glenfiddich. You can almost name it, it's in here. Glendronach, Glenfiddich, Glenlivet. And I sent this to a subscriber or two of mine, and whoever tasted it loved it. The color is about the same. Here's the Scallywag. There's mine. Don't get me wrong, the nose of the Scallywag is excellent. The nose of mine. Ah. Oh. I think the Scallywag's a little sweeter. Mine is a bit more astringent. Don't forget that mine has a little bit of peat in it, because there were some peated things like Ballantruan and peated Glendronach. So mine has a touch of peat, whereas the Scallywag is more sweeter and with more dark fruits. Mine has dark fruits too, but there is that hint of ashy smoke. Oh, beautiful. What was the last thing I put in there? I think it was a Glenlivet 18 or something. The Scallywag is lovely. It's got those, like I said, dark fruits and sweetness, and raisins and plums and figs and dates and grapes. Ah, nice. Let's give it a taste. Mm. Mm. Nice. I'm going to have to do that again and try and pick it apart. Because I get all the dark fruits, I get some chocolate. It's just a lovely, rich mouth coating with sweetness right on the tip of the tongue. The fruits kind of fade out. I'm getting more of the fruity ex-bourbon character than I'm getting vanilla from ex-bourbon, although they say it's there. Now I'm getting a bit of vanilla on the nose. But it is definitely covered over by that sherry fruit overcoat. On the nose, there it is again, some chocolate, some cocoa. It's nice. This is bottled at 46%. It cost me $91.99 plus 10 cents container deposit plus about $4.60 goods and services tax and about $9.20 BC liquor tax. So we're talking just a shade over $100. Just a shade over $100, $105, something like that. This bottle may open up some more as it goes along. But now I'm going to go back to my own Speyside blend. Which was tasted by Catnap G, one of my most ardent subscribers. And I also sent a sample of this Speyside blend to Mark Whiskey Whistle. I wonder what he's going to think of it. I think this one here might be slightly modified over what he gave me, or what I gave him, but it will be very similar. Oh yeah. Haha. Yeah, there's some. It comes across like a Speyside on the nose and on the palate, but there is a hint of peat there. It's almost like a Highland Park, but it's a more ashy peat than you'd get from a Highland Park. Don't get me wrong, it's all Speyside. But it has that little peaty kick at the end, almost enhancing the fruit flavors. So, I know I'm tooting my own horn here, but I created something really special here. And the aftertaste. The aftertaste hangs on. That oh, you guys, don't just buy what's in the bottle. Blend your own a little bit, because you might get pleasantly surprised like I am here. You know, you can buy pre-made blends. They're very, very good, like the Scallywag. Don't get me wrong, it is excellent stuff. It is good whiskey. Very good whiskey. And I'm going to savor it and enjoy it as I go along. Oh, lovely. I wonder what a bit of water will do to it. Let's add a little bit and see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. I think maybe I'll add some to my own blend as well. Okay. I think a tiny little bit of water might even improve this 46% alcohol by volume Scallywag. It lightens the dark fruits a lot. A little bit of water. At 46%, you know, I figure it can take it. I'm still getting a lot of the dark fruits. I'm not getting a lot of the vanilla like they said I should, but it's also possible that as the bottle opens up and the fill level goes down from the neck, which is where I'm at, just below the neck, when it goes down to here, that might be something special. I have had other Douglas Laing bottlings like Rock Oyster and Timorous Beastie that got really good when they were halfway down the bottle. So I might even come back and taste this again. It might be a candidate for retasting. It's definitely nice. Now I'm getting some of that vanilla poking through all of that sherry. Fabulous. It took a while to happen, but it's happening now. Now we got my own blend of Speysides. I'm going to see what a bit of water has done to that. I'm getting a little bit more of the peat smoke. But it's subtle. It's like a Highland Park. It's not overpowering. It's just a little bit. Okay, there was some Ballantruan, and there was some Glendronach peated, and I don't think there were many other peateds in there. I would not have put a Macrymore in because Macrymore is from Arran, which is not Speyside. So I would not have put it in there. Beautiful, slightly alkaline mouthfeel. Rich fruits. And with the water, a slightly thin mouthfeel. Of course, this has had opportunities to oxidize before. But that peaty, slightly smoky, slightly ashen aftertaste hangs on. So what happens at the beginning is you get the fruits, you get the raisins, you get the figs, you get the dates, you get the plums, you get all of that. But in the end, you get the ashenness in the aftertaste. And I think that is pretty much the ideal Speyside nose and palate. Now, you may disagree with me, but you haven't tasted this unless you are Catnap G or perhaps Mark from Whiskey Whistle. I'd really be interested to see what Mark thinks of this, because I sent him one sample of each of my Infinity bottles. This is the Speyside one. Well, let's see what the little machine says. Excuse me. This is my little cheers machine that I picked up at a liquor store some years ago, and I just found it underneath a pile of stuff. Let's see what it says. Ah, Nastravia. There you go. There you. Shut up. Slancheva.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.